Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, The School of Serenity. In this channel, I would like to share with you some of the practices and exercises that I have been using in my daily routine to overcome stress and anxiety. I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out any of my future videos. In this video, I would like to talk about how buying a new piece of clothing can help us overcome stress and anxiety. This might sound a little bit far-fetched, but we are all familiar with the feeling that we get when we put on a new piece of clothing. We instantly feel more confident and we feel the rush of energy flowing down our spine. Essentially, how we look to a large extent determines how we feel. I would like to share with you one of my favorite quotes about this, and that is, people who think money can't buy happiness simply don't know where to go shopping. In other words, if you know how to shop and if you know how to look good, you are going to feel great and it can help you to be happy. In the next part of this video, I would like to share with you some of the reasons why looking great and buying a new piece of clothing can help you overcome stress and anxiety. Buying a new piece of clothing can boost your self-confidence. We all know this intuitively, but this has also been shown scientifically. Case studies have shown that people who wear new clothes feel more confident and report higher self-esteem. And we know that higher self-esteem is closely tied to mental health. And when we feel confident and we have higher self-esteem, we are going to feel less stressed out and less anxious. The second reason why wearing new clothes can help with overcoming stress and anxiety is that it is an act of self-love. By buying a new piece of clothing for ourselves, we affirm to ourselves that we are worthy of love. This is actually one way of showing self-compassion. We are affirming that we love ourselves and we are worthy of love. And we are also showing this by taking an action that is aligned with how we feel about ourselves. The third reason why buying a new piece of clothing can help with reducing stress and anxiety is that we can actually use this new piece of clothing as a symbol of our commitment for improving our mental health. In other words, whenever we put on this new piece of clothing or we see it in our closet, it should remind us of the fact that we are working on our mental health. Therefore, we can use this new piece of clothing as a reminder that we need to have self-empathy. We need to take care of ourselves and we are committed to this. We have done this before and we are going to do it in the future. Another way that buying a new piece of clothing can help us overcome stress and anxiety is the fact that this is going to enable us to interrupt some of the negative chatter that is going on in our head. In other words, by taking action, we are distracting ourselves and we are moving our consciousness away from those fears and worries that are causing our stress and anxiety, and we are focusing on some action that is positive. We are trying to improve our life. We are trying to focus on showing self-love to ourselves, and as a result, we are going to be distracted. We are going to be focusing on something positive rather than negative, and this way we can actually overcome stress and anxiety. The fifth reason why I think buying a new piece of clothing can be helpful is the fact that people who are anxious and stressed out tend to avoid activities that can actually help them to overcome stress and anxiety. In other words, they tend to, for example, isolate themselves and avoid social interactions. But the challenge is that social interactions and hanging out with friends can actually help them to break that cycle, help them to feel better and become more confident and essentially improve their self-esteem. So by buying a new piece of clothing, what we are doing is essentially we are breaking that cycle. We are doing something about it. We are doing something that is going to help us improve our mental state, and as a result we are going to build positive momentum, and hopefully we can add on top of this positive momentum and move in the right direction and overcome stress and anxiety in the long term. Therefore, this is one way of doing something about it rather than not doing anything about it and passively accepting anxiety and stress in our lives. I hope that you liked this video. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you are notified whenever I am uploading newer videos to this channel. Stay serene and take care. Thank you.